Good morning. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I shall be explaining you some of the basic commands which are associated with your Unix program. So in a Unix programming, we have two different types of commands. One is an internal commands, the other one is external commands. So let me explain few of the general purpose commands which are used in Unix. I have used CoCalc website here. So this is a very good website where you can execute a different programming platforms as well. So let me start with the first and the foremost command. If I would like to print any message, generally we call it as a print command message. So we are going to make use of a command called as a echo. So I'm going to make use of echo. And if you would like to print anything, hello, good morning, hello, good morning, you just have to type this and press enter key, that's all. And that particular message will be displayed as it is. And the same syntax can also be used using echo with a single quotes or the double quotes enclosed. Hello, good morning. As simple as that. So echo command is a command which is usually used in a shell script to display a message on the terminal or a message which has to be prompted for a user's input. Okay. So very similar to that, we also have one more command called as a printf command, which we call it as a formatted output command. So if I would like to give any format specifiers like that or special characters like new line characters has to be used, then I'm going to make use of this printf command. So I'll just show this with a simple example. Printf and give a space. And the message which you would like to type should be enclosed within the single quote. So I would like to print hello in one line and good morning in the another line. So what I do is I'll type this hello and I'll make use of a new line character and then type morning. So close this and press enter key. And you can notice that here the hello is being printed in one line and the morning is printed in another line. So here we can make use of these special characters where \n represents the new line character. So we have two different commands which will help us to display any message, or if you would like to prompt for a user's input, you can either go with echo command or you can go with printf command. So to clear the screen, see whatever the commands or the messages that I have got after the execution, I would like to clear the screen and I would like to execute a fresh copy of your commands. Then I'm going to make use of a clear. I have a command called as a clear. So once I press clear, whatever the things that I have executed previously will be erased from the screen. So very simple. So clear is one such command which will help you to clear the complete screen, whichever the previous operations that you have done. And we have one more command called as a calendar command. If I would like to print the calendar on the screen, I'm going to make use of a command called as a cal. So I would like to print the May calendar of 2020. So calendar cal is a command followed by the month name, month value and the year. Once I press enter key, so you will get the complete a calendar of May 2020. If you would like to get the complete calendar of that particular year, then you can go with cal and use 2020. So when I use calendar 2020, this is going to give you the complete calendar, display the complete calendar of the year 2020. See, so you can see that. So it has been displayed the calendar of the year 2020, January, February until November. You can notice the calendar. Even this side you have a calendar, but it's not been displayed properly. Fine. So here you can see, yes, this is where you can see how your calendars have been displayed using cal. Okay, so calendar is one such command which will help you to display the calendar of that particular year or for that particular month. So the next command that which I'm going to explain is tput command. So tput command is where you can make use of your clear screen using your tput. So tput, and you can specify clear. Okay, so this particular command will clear the screen and prompt your cursor at the top left of your screen. Okay, so everything whatever that I have done is been shifted from from it has been cleared from the bottom of your page, and your cursor is being moved to the top of the page. Along with that, I'll just show you some more. So I will execute this calendar, and I'm going to make use of your tput. And what I do is I would like to know the number of lines. So the total number of lines that what we have so far, that what we have executed is 19 lines. And if I would like to move your cursor from one position to another position, we have tput cup cursor up 5 to 5. So now your cursor was here. We are trying to insert our cursor up at the specified location. So this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis of your screen. If I would like to move my cursor from one position to the another position, so I'm going to make use of tput and put your cursor up at the specified location, that is 5 and 25. Now you can see this is your cursor being shifted. Actually the cursor has to be present at the next line, but since we have inserted our cursor at the specified location, where our cursor has come here. So you can go with clear here. So your complete contents which are being executed will be cleared completely. Okay. So the next command which I'm going to explain is your date command. If I would like to display the date, the time, so then I can go with the help of your date command and press enter. So now you can see today is Sunday, May 31st. And this is the probably the timings. The timings according to UTC's universal time probably. And the year is 2020. So this is not showing the Indian time. So this probably this particular website belongs to a different country. So it is just displaying that particular date. And if I would like to display only the month value, then I'm going to make use of date followed by plus M. M represents to display the value of that month. So this month is your May. So the value of your May in terms of numerical value, the May is generally represented as 5. So to display the May month in terms of a value, we are going to make use of plus followed by a modulus operator and M. Okay, so going forward, I would like to display only the time. Then we have date followed by plus and plus and T. Now this is going to display the time. So it's not displaying the current time. So that's how you can make use of your time, only the time to display it. And if I would like to display the month, not the value, but it's a month, then I'm going to make use of date plus and use H. So this is your May month. So that's why it has been the name of the month. If I would like to display the name of the month, then I can go with H. So if I would like to display the date in terms of month, date and year, so this is how I go with date, then followed by plus, and then you should make use of capital D. Once I press this, so it is in the terms of month, date and year. So 31st May 2020 is represented in terms of month, date and year. Now the next command which I'm going to use is the Tty command. This is nothing but a terminal command. Normally all device files are present in this particular device drive directory. To know what is your working directory or device directory, then I'm going to make use of Tty terminal. So the terminal which I'm going to use is your 0. So DEV is where it's your device driver. So TTY stands for teletype. So this is used to know the name of your device file. So the name of your device file is PTS/0. Now, how would I know my system name? To know my system name, I have a command called as uname. Uname. So uname is nothing but the username. I'll just press here. So this is going to give you your operating system name. So the operating system name is Linux. So if I would like to know the username, I'm going to make use of uname followed by -n. So this is the username of this particular system. And if I would like to know what is the machine that which I'm using, what is the name of the machine which I'm using, I'm going to make use of uname followed by -m. That will give the machine name. So since I'm using a 64-bit operating processor, so it has just given me as x86-64. And if I would like to know the version of your operating system, probably this will give you a different value because this is not a real operating system. It's just a terminal which helps us to run the Unix commands. Okay, so this runs with the help of your Ubuntu, and this was being launched during July 3rd in the year 2019. So this particular terminal which you are seeing is a part of your Ubuntu, which was deployed into the cloud during 2019. Okay, so the next command which I'm going to explain is WHO command. So WHO command is where just type and see. So who is the user? If I would like to know who is the user, then this is going to display the users, very similar to your uname, but the actual operating system which I do have, I'm not using an actual operating system. Probably I may not get an appropriate answer because to display WHO, you should probably have a root directory. Until unless you do not have a root directory, you'll not be able to get your output. Yes. So you're going to just, when I make use of WH and U, what are the different things that it is going to display is, one is the name of the user, the other one is the line and the time when it was created, and whether your process is idle or not, and what is your process ID, and did you have any comments about it. So I'll just see if I do have anything. I'll just take an example called as probably it doesn't work. Okay, fine. Since until unless you do not have your root terminal, you will not be able to get a proper output for this. But WHO command will help you once you type it. Type with the help of your to know who is the appropriate user, or to know the complete details of the current login user. Then I can go with WHO. And when you specify -h and lowercase u, this is the details what it is going to give you. Okay. So going forward, we have a calculator command called as a BC command. So first and the foremost thing that what I have to do is BC command basically literally works like a calculator what we have. So I'm going to make use of BC here. First you have to type the command called as a BC, then it leads to a prompt. Now you will be able to perform the different operations using your BC command. So each time you do not have to press BC here. Once you press the BC, it will take you into a calculation part where you can start performing the operation. 15 plus 5, I'll press enter key, then it will give me the sum of 15 and 5. And if I would like to go with 10 divided by 3, then it will give the value as 3. And this always gives you the value in terms of a floor value, eliminating the fraction part. So if I would like to get an appropriate answer for this, first and the foremost thing that what I have to do is I have to scale it. I have to just give what should be the number of digits that has to be present after your decimal point. So going forward, I'm just representing scale equals to 4, which means that after the decimal point I should have 4 digits. So now I'll perform 10 divided by 3. Yes, just see here, when I just use only 10 divided by 3, it just displays you an integer by truncating all your fraction part. So what I have to do is, first I have to figure out the number of digits that you should have after your decimal point. So I'm going to make use of a scale here and specify how many number of digits you need to have after the decimal point. So in this example I have given 4, where then I'm performing a division operation with 10 and 3, then you get a fraction part 3.333. When you do not scale it, your fraction part will not be displayed. So the next part what I'm going to do is I'm going to make use of your square root. How do I get SQRT of 25? So square root of 25 is 5, and if I would like to go with the square root of 55, then you get the answer as 7.4161. Remember, if you would like to get this fraction part, it is mandatory to have a scale. If you do not specify the scale, see, let my scaling value is scale equals to 5, and now I'm going to make use of your SQRT and then perform your operation 77. I would like to find the square root of 77. Now you will be able to see the difference. You see here. So in this example, when scale was given as a value as 4, after the decimal point we have 4 digits after the decimal point, and here the scale was fixed to 5. So after the decimal point, now the number of digits is 5. So if you would like to get your accurate value, then it is mandatory to give a scaling value. So that's very important part. So if you would like to come out of this, usually you have to press Ctrl plus B. So now you are out of your BC command. So there are a few more commands which I have to explain with respect to your BC command. Let me first clear the things on the screen. So I'm going to make use of clear, or you can also use your tput clear, so that your cursor will clears the complete contents of your screen and moves your cursor to the top left corner and press enter key. So now again I'll use a base command, BC command. Now the thing is, I would I would like to convert your binary number into a decimal number. So I have to specify a base value that it's a binary number. Now you can specify your binary number. So I have specified the binary number as 1110, and I'm going to press enter key. So now it automatically converts your binary number 110 to 14. Okay, so likewise you can also go ahead with giving any values like 10, 11 and press enter key. Again, now this is equivalent to your 11. So if you just make use of your I base equals to 2, then it automatically calculates your base, given your input should be in terms of a binary number and your output will be in terms of a decimal number. Now what in case if I would like to convert your octal number into a binary number probably, so I have to go with O base equals to, so octal number has to be converted into a binary number. So in that case, I'm going to make use of, let me give my octal number as 25 and press enter key. So now this is going to convert into your decimal equivalent of your octal number. So if you would like to come out of your BC command, then you have to press with Control B and then make it as a clear, so the contents of your screen will be completely erased. Okay, so the last command, the basic, we have some more commands to be explained. I shall be explaining you those commands in the later stages. So as a part of it, I shall be explaining one more command, that is a man command. So if I would like to know more details about a particular command, how it is used, what is the general syntax of the particular command, and it literally works like a manual. If I would like to know more details about a particular command, then I'm going to make use of man command and specify I would like to know more about your echo command, how it is being used. Then I'll make use of man and followed by echo. Then it will completely give the details of your man command. I mean, sorry, your echo command. Man is nothing but the manual, which will give you the manual how your echo command or any particular command has to be executed. So I'll take to quit, just press Q. And if you would like to know more about some more commands like clear, then press man and followed by the clear. So that's it. So you are going to get the more information about your particular command. And in the upcoming videos, I shall be explaining more and more number of commands which are used in your Unix operating system. Thank you.